Welcome to the Buddhism and Philosophy channel. Have you ever felt like your life is stagnant? Your dreams remain out of reach? Or your plans just can't seem to come to fruition? Perhaps the cause doesn't lie in something grand, but in your very own living space. Your home is not just a place to live, it's an energy center that directly influences your mindset and destiny. When your living space is tidy and clean, positive energy can flow more easily, laying the foundation for miraculous changes in your life. That's why today, on the Buddhism and Philosophy channel, we will explore 5 simple yet effective decluttering tips to refresh your living space, purify your mind, and welcome new opportunities into your life. Stay tuned until the end of this video to ensure you don't miss any important details. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the Buddhism and Philosophy channel so you can continue to discover incredible methods to improve your life. Let's begin the journey of transformation today. 1. Clothes you no longer wear, holding on to the past. Have you ever opened your wardrobe and asked yourself, do I really need all these clothes? How many items in there have been untouched for a long time, yet remain because you think, what if I need them someday, or because they are tied to past memories? If your answer is many, then it's time to reflect on the connection between your clothes and your personal energy. Why is a wardrobe like the mind? Your wardrobe is just like your mind. When it is filled with items that no longer serve you, it becomes difficult for new energy to flow in. In Buddhist philosophy, clinging to the past is considered a source of suffering. This also applies to the things you keep simply because you cannot bear to let them go. Each piece of clothing carries a story. Items purchased during happy times or clothes tied to certain life stages hold the energy of those moments. However, this energy might now be outdated and no longer aligned with your present. Clothing and feng shui energy. Feng shui teaches us that clothes are not just objects but also energy carriers. Old or ill-fitting clothes can stagnate positive energy. Decluttering not only frees up physical space but also allows new energy to flow in, uplifting your life. The story, Emily and her wardrobe revolution. Emily, a teacher in London, once kept every piece of clothing from her college days. Every time she opened her wardrobe, she felt pulled back into the past. Outdated shirts and dresses that no longer fit reminded her of struggles she had overcome. One day, Emily decided to declutter. She took out each item and asked herself, does this still bring me joy? If the answer was no, she placed it into a donation bag. In the end, Emily let go of more than half her wardrobe. She shared, when I looked at my organized closet, I felt lighter and ready to embrace a new chapter of my life. Learning from Marie Kondo's philosophy. Marie Kondo, the renowned author of the Spark Joy method, has inspired millions worldwide with her art of tidying. According to her, every item should be evaluated based on whether it truly brings joy. If not, thank it for the value it once brought and let it go. Marie once shared the story of a client who kept her wedding dress for 30 years, even though her marriage had ended. After bravely parting with the dress, the client felt as though a weight had been lifted from her past, opening her heart to new relationships. The story, David's journey of renewal. David, a graphic designer in New York, held on to t-shirts he had bought during his college days. They no longer fit and were outdated. But David couldn't let go because they reminded him of nostalgic times. However, after reading a book about feng shui, he realized these items were blocking his positive and creative energy. David spent an entire weekend decluttering. He carefully folded each shirt and donated them to charity. The result? Not only did his wardrobe feel refreshed, but his mind did as well. I realized that to move forward into the future, I needed to release unnecessary ties to the past. David shared how to start decluttering your wardrobe. 1. Dedicate a full day. Decluttering requires time and focus. Choose a day when you're free to dive in. 2. Sort clearly. Divide clothes into 3 categories: keep, donate, and discard. This makes decision-making easier. 3. Honor the past. Before letting go of an item, take a moment to thank it for its role in your life. This not only makes letting go easier but also fosters gratitude for what you choose to keep. Declutter to welcome new energy. Your wardrobe is not just a place for storing clothes, it reflects your mind and personal energy. When you declutter, you cleanse not only your physical space but also your spirit, making way for new energy to flow in. Start today, and you'll witness miraculous changes in your life. 2. Broken objects, disrupted energy. Take a look around your living space. How many items are broken or no longer usable? It might be a cracked mirror, a chipped bowl, or a wall clock that stopped ticking long ago. You may think these objects are harmless and keeping them doesn't affect anything. But in reality, they subtly impact the energy of your home and your mental state. Buddhist philosophy points out that brokenness and incompleteness symbolize obstacles and struggles in life. Broken objects not only take up physical space but also disrupt the natural flow of positive energy, creating feelings of discomfort and heaviness. Why do broken objects need to be dealt with? 1. Psychological impact. Broken items constantly remind you of unfinished tasks or shortcomings in life. 2. Feng Shui and energy. In Feng Shui, broken objects represent disrupted energy flow. This reduces harmony and makes it difficult for good fortune to enter your life. 3. Holding on to the past. Broken objects are not just physical, they also signify unresolved issues in your mind. Keeping them ties you to incomplete memories. The story, Olivia and the Cracked Mirror. Olivia, a researcher in Copenhagen, once kept a mirror in her living room. Even though it had a crack in the lower corner, the mirror had been a gift from a close friend, so she couldn't bring herself to throw it away. However, every time she looked at it, Olivia felt an inexplicable unease, as if her life too had a crack in it. After reading about Feng Shui, Olivia decided to replace the mirror with a new one. Immediately, she felt a sense of freshness and relief in her living space. She shared, "Replacing the mirror was the first step toward fixing the things in my life that felt incomplete." Buddhism emphasizes the concept of impermanence, that everything in the world changes, and nothing lasts forever. Broken objects symbolize imbalance. Keeping them is like clinging to what no longer serves you, instead of embracing change for harmony and growth. The story, Ethan and the Stopped Clock. Ethan, an interior designer in Los Angeles, had a stopped clock hanging in his office for years. He neither replaced the battery nor removed the clock, simply because it was a gift from his early career days. Yet, every time he saw it, Ethan felt as if time in his life had also stopped. One day, after a conversation with a colleague, Ethan decided to buy a new clock. The difference was immediate. He shared, "The new clock not only helps me keep track of time better but also reignited a sense of energy and creativity within me." Practical lessons. Check your living space. Take time to inspect every corner of your home for broken or unusable items. Take immediate action for broken objects. Decide whether to repair them if necessary or replace them with new ones. Honor the past. before letting go of an item. Thank it for the value it brought to your life. This allows you to show gratitude and close a chapter with respect. Declutter to regenerate energy. Broken objects not only disrupt the flow of energy in your home but also affect your mental well-being. Be bold in letting them go to create space for new and positive things to flow into your life. You'll feel a noticeable transformation not just in your living space but also in your mindset and life journey. Start today. And welcome a fresh source of energy for the road ahead. 3. Old or dirty shoes, renewing the path of life. Have you ever thought that the shoes in your closet are more than just items that protect your feet? According to feng shui principles and teachings from Buddhism, shoes symbolize your life journey, each step you take. However, old, dirty, or unused shoes can become obstacles, stalling your progress toward a brighter future. Old shoes not only carry the marks of time but also hold the energy of past phases in your life. By keeping them, you might unknowingly cling to difficulties, failures, or even negative habits, instead of letting them occupy space in your home and mind. Consider letting them go or replacing them to pave the way for a brighter path forward. Why are shoes important? 1. Shoes and feng shui. In feng shui, shoes represent your career path and life journey. Old or dirty shoes not only damage your personal image but also block the flow of positive energy. 2. Psychological impact. Looking at shoes that are no longer usable can weigh you down, as if you're carrying burdens from the past. 3. Promoting change. Replacing old shoes with new ones not only refreshes your style but also sends a message of renewal and readiness to embrace new opportunities. The story, Lucas and his old shoes. Lucas, a young sales executive in Tokyo, kept an old pair of leather shoes that he wore for his first job interview. To him, they symbolized the beginning of his career. However, over time, the shoes had become worn out and damaged. Even though he no longer used them, Lucas kept them in his closet as a memento. One day, Lucas came across an article about feng shui, which emphasized that old, broken objects, especially shoes, could block positive energy and hinder life progress. Lucas decided to let go of the old shoes and bought a new pair that better suited his current life. He shared, after making the change, "I felt like I had left behind my old pressures." A month later, I received an unexpected promotion opportunity. In Buddhist philosophy, everything is impermanent, meaning that all things change and nothing lasts forever. Shoes, no matter how many memories they carry, should not be kept if they no longer serve their purpose. Letting go is not just a physical action but also a spiritual lesson, helping you free your mind and welcome new experiences. The story, Emma and her steps toward renewal. Emma, a yoga teacher in Vancouver, once wore the same pair of sneakers on all her travels. These shoes were more than just footwear, they were companions through many journeys. But after years of use, the shoes began to tear and were no longer comfortable. Even so, Emma hesitated to part with them because of the memories they held. However, when a student in her yoga class spoke about the importance of letting go of things that no longer serve us, Emma realized that keeping the shoes was not the best way to honor those memories. She decided to donate them to a recycling organization and bought a new pair. Since then, Emma has felt lighter and renewed every time she steps outside. Lessons from shoes: how to refresh your life path. Check your shoe closet. Take time to assess all your shoes. Decide which ones are still usable and which no longer fit your needs. Clean and organize regularly. Avoid letting dirty or broken shoes take up space in your home. Clean your shoes regularly and replace overly worn pairs. Donate or recycle, for shoes that are still in good condition but no longer needed. Consider donating them to those in need or taking them to recycling centers. Shoes are not just everyday items, they symbolize the journey of your life. By decluttering and replacing old shoes, you not only improve your living space but also take steps toward personal growth. Be bold in letting go of shoes that no longer serve you and embrace the new opportunities waiting on your path ahead. 4. Items related to the deceased, letting go of pain. In many families, objects belonging to the deceased are often kept as a way to preserve memories. However, according to Buddhist philosophy and feng shui principles, clinging to these items can bring unexpected consequences, both spiritually and energetically. These objects not only occupy physical space but also hold on to past energy, keeping you tied to sorrowful memories and preventing you from moving forward. Why should you let go of items related to the deceased? 1. Tied to pain, items belonging to the deceased often carry the energy of grief. Seeing them can overwhelm you with feelings of loss and regret. 2. Energy blockages, these objects can create energy knots in your living space, making the home feel heavy and lifeless. 3. Hindering renewal, holding on to these items may keep you stuck in the past, slowing your growth and progress in the present life. The story, Anna and the Old Watch. Anna, a fashion designer in Milan, kept her grandfather's watch for 10 years. The watch no longer worked, but it was a precious keepsake reminding her of beautiful moments with him. However, every time she looked at the watch, Anna felt a deep, inexplicable sadness. She realized that instead of bringing joy, the watch was anchoring her to the pain of loss. After much reflection, Anna decided to donate the watch to a local museum for display. She shared, "By doing this, I felt as though I had released the pain. Now, I can remember my grandfather through cherished memories without being weighed down by loss." The Buddhist teaching of letting go. Buddhism teaches that everything in life is impermanent, meaning we cannot hold on to anything forever. Letting go does not mean forgetting but rather learning to live in harmony with life's changes. When you keep items associated with the deceased, you may inadvertently trap yourself in the past, preventing yourself from moving forward in the present. The story, Michael and the Old Letters. Michael, a freelance photographer in Berlin, kept all the letters his father had written to him during his childhood. Although the letters held beautiful memories, they also reminded him of unresolved issues in their relationship. Each time he opened the box of letters, he felt a weight in his heart but could not bear to part with them, fearing it would be disrespectful. One day, Michael decided to scan all the letters and save them digitally. He then burned the physical letters as a symbolic gesture to release them back to the universe. He shared, "I realized that memories do not reside in physical objects but within the soul. This gave me peace and made me feel like a new door had opened." How to let go of items associated with the deceased. 1. Be selective. Keep only a few meaningful items instead of everything. This allows you to honor their memory without feeling burdened. 2. Find creative ways to preserve. Take photos or digitize special items. This helps you preserve the memories without taking up physical space. 3. Donate or repurpose. Items that no longer suit you but still hold value can be donated to others, giving them new meaning. Learning to let go to move forward. Keeping items related to the deceased is a way to cherish their memory, but it's important not to let them become a burden. Be courageous in letting go of what no longer serves you to free your spirit and create space for new, positive things in your life. By doing this, You honor the past while fully living in the present and looking toward the future. Remember, beautiful memories live in your heart, not in physical objects. 5. Clutter, clearing space. Purifying the mind. The concept of clutter and its impact on life. Your home reflects the state of your mind and inner emotions. A cluttered living space often comes with stress, confusion, and a sense of helplessness in life. Clutter not only blocks the flow of positive energy but also creates bottlenecks in your soul. Buddhist philosophy teaches that a peaceful mind is the foundation of a happy life. The mind cannot be at peace when the surrounding environment is chaotic. Feng Shui also points out that clearing your space is one of the most effective ways to improve energy flow, creating opportunities for luck and new possibilities to come your way. Why does clutter need to be removed? 1. Causes mental stress. A messy room can make you feel overwhelmed and reduce your ability to focus. 2. Blocks positive energy. Clutter prevents energy from circulating freely in your living space. 3. Hinders creativity. A disorganized environment can distract your mind and stifle creativity and clear thinking. The story, Claire and her cluttered kitchen. Claire, a single mother in Toronto, used to feel exhausted every time she stepped into her kitchen. Piles of dirty dishes, expired food filling the fridge, and unnecessary utensils crowded the space. Each morning, Claire spent hours cleaning before she could even start cooking, leaving her drained and without energy to care for herself and her child. One day, Claire decided to make a change. She dedicated an entire weekend to decluttering her kitchen, removing everything unnecessary and reorganizing the space. She discovered that after clearing her kitchen, not only did cooking become easier, but she also felt lighter and more at ease. Cleaning my kitchen wasn't just about clearing stuff, it was about reclaiming control over my life, Claire shared. According to Feng Shui, every corner of a home represents a part of your life, such as finances, health, or relationships. When an area becomes cluttered, the energy in that space stagnates, leading to corresponding difficulties in life. Therefore, decluttering has both physical and profound mental impacts, directly influencing your fortune and well-being. The story, Mark and his desk. Mark, a software developer in Berlin, used to let his desk overflow with papers, documents, and personal items. He often felt unmotivated when starting work because his workspace was too chaotic. After reading an article about the importance of an organized workspace, Mark decided to declutter. He removed unnecessary documents, arranged his tools, and created a clean, open workspace. Mark found that his productivity increased significantly, and he also felt more creative. A tidy workspace has helped me focus better and finish tasks more quickly, he said. How to eliminate clutter in your home. 1. Start small. Begin with a small area, such as your desk or a bookshelf, and clean that space. Small successes will motivate you to keep going. 2. Sort items. Divide your belongings into 3 categories: keep, donate, and discard. This makes decision-making easier. 3. Maintain a cleaning habit. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day tidying up to keep your living space organized and clutter-free. Decluttering, creating space for positive energy. Clutter is not just a physical issue, it impacts your mind and well-being. By removing clutter and organizing your living space, you create an environment that fosters calm, focus, and creativity. Start small. Take action today, and witness how clearing your space transforms both your surroundings and your inner peace. 6. Light and air, bringing life into your space. Why are light and air important? Natural light and fresh air not only enhance the quality of your living space but also have a profound impact on your mental state and energy levels. A dim, stuffy home often brings feelings of fatigue and stagnation. In contrast, a space filled with natural light and fresh air promotes positive energy, improves health, and sparks inspiration. The positive effects of light and air. 1. Boosts vital energy. Natural light helps the body produce vitamin D, improving mood and increasing energy levels. 2. Enhances mental health. A bright, airy space reduces stress and anxiety, creating a sense of relaxation. 3. Stimulates creativity. Light and fresh air provide an ideal environment for work, learning, and creative thinking. The story, Olivia and the Dusty Windows. Olivia, a graphic designer in Stockholm, lived in a small apartment with windows constantly covered by heavy curtains. She often felt tired and uninspired but didn't know why. One day, she decided to open all the curtains, clean the window glass, and rearrange her desk near the window. After just one morning of working in natural light, Olivia noticed a significant change in her mood. She shared, "The sunlight didn't just brighten my room, it also brightened my soul." According to Feng Shui, light and air represent the natural flow of energy. A home filled with natural light and clean air helps balance energy, bringing harmony and attracting good fortune. The story, Ethan and the Forgotten Balcony. Ethan, a writer living in New York, had a small balcony that he had never used. It was cluttered with trash, fallen leaves, and dust. One day, Ethan decided to clean the balcony, place a few potted plants, and set up a small chair. He began writing there every morning under the natural light. Ethan realized that this simple change not only refreshed his living space but also brought him newfound inspiration for writing. "The balcony is now my favorite place, where I reconnect with nature and myself," he said. How to optimize light and air in your living space. 1. Open windows regularly. Allow fresh air to circulate by opening your windows for at least 30 minutes daily. 2. Clean and optimize natural light. Clean window glass. Replace dark curtains with lighter ones, and arrange furniture to let in as much natural light as possible. 3. Add green plants. Plants not only purify the air but also bring a calming, vibrant energy to your space. 4. Use artificial lighting wisely. If natural light is limited, use warm-toned lights to create a cozy and pleasant atmosphere. Transform your space with light and air. Natural light and fresh air do more than beautify your home, they are sources of energy that make you feel vibrant and inspired. Take time to optimize light and air in your living space, transforming it into a place full of energy and inspiration. By doing so, you create an environment that supports a more fulfilling and energized life. 7. Items that no longer hold meaning. Free up space. Open new doors. Why let go of items that no longer hold meaning? In every home, there are items that once carried significant meaning during a certain phase of life. These might include a gift from an old friend, a clock that no longer works, or even a collection you've lost interest in over time. However, the meaning of these items may fade, and they may no longer fit your current life. Holding on to things that no longer hold meaning is like carrying invisible burdens. These items occupy physical space in your home while blocking the flow of positive energy. Learning to let go of what no longer serves you is an essential step to freeing both your space and spirit, creating room for new, beautiful things to enter your life. Why should you remove items that no longer hold meaning? 1. Boost positive energy. Items that no longer have value or meaning often carry stagnant energy, negatively impacting your living environment. 2. Free up space. Removing these items makes your home feel more open and ready to receive new energy. 3. Lighten the mind. Letting go of unnecessary things helps you release the past and focus on the present and future. The story, Sarah and her old book collection. Sarah, a translator in Madrid, once owned a large collection of books. Many of them she had read long ago or never touched at all. Every time she looked at her bookshelf, Sarah felt overwhelmed and guilty for not making better use of them. One day, she decided to keep only the books that truly mattered to her and donated the rest to a local library. The result was a tidy bookshelf, a more spacious workspace, and a lighter, freer mind. I realized that holding on to too many unnecessary things only added to my fatigue, Sarah shared. According to Buddhist philosophy, everything in this world is impermanent. Even objects that were once important need to be released when they no longer align with your current life. This principle applies not only to physical items but also to outdated relationships, habits, and ways of thinking. The story, Peter and his old bicycle. Peter, an engineer in Singapore, held on to his old bicycle as a memento from his student days. The bicycle no longer worked, but Peter couldn't bear to let it go because it was tied to happy memories. However, every time he looked at it, Peter felt sadness for the days gone by. Eventually, Peter decided to repair the bicycle and donate it to a charity organization. This not only freed up space but also brought him joy knowing that the bicycle would be used again. I realized that doing something meaningful was far better than keeping the bike as an idle decoration, he said. How to free up space by letting go of meaningless items. 1. Assess current value. Ask yourself, does this item still bring me joy or meaning? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. 2. Reuse or donate. Items that no longer suit you may still be useful to others. Donating them gives them new purpose and value. 3. Start small. Don't try to declutter everything at once. Begin with a drawer or a corner of the room, and work step by step. The story, Maria and her box of keepsakes. Maria, a teacher in Mexico City, had a large box filled with keepsakes from friends and family. She didn't use them but couldn't bear to throw them away, fearing it would diminish the value of her relationships. One day, Maria realized that memories and love don't reside in physical objects but in the mind and heart. She spent an afternoon sorting through the box, photographing items that held sentimental value, and donating the rest. She felt a profound sense of relief and understood that preserving memories didn't require holding on to every physical item. Letting go to welcome new energy. Letting go of items that no longer hold meaning is a powerful step toward freeing up physical and mental space. When you learn to release what no longer fits, you create opportunities for new energy, growth, and beautiful experiences to flow into your life. Begin this journey today, and you will feel the magical transformation in your living space and soul. 8. Creating a green space. Connect with nature. Renew your soul. The importance of a green living space. Nature has an innate power to heal and bring peace. A green corner in your home not only enhances its beauty but also improves mental health, boosts positive energy, and helps you reconnect with the simple joys of life. In Buddhism, nature is seen as a symbol of harmony and a source of inspiration for meditation and inner stillness. By bringing plants and flowers into your living space, you refresh not just your physical surroundings but also create a spiritual sanctuary where you can pause, breathe deeply, and rediscover yourself amidst life's busyness. Why should you have a green space at home? 1. Purifies air. Plants help eliminate toxins and provide clean air, benefiting the health of you and your family. 2. Reduces stress. A green space creates relaxation and alleviates pressures from work and life. 3. Boosts productivity and creativity. A vibrant, green environment enhances focus, increases productivity, and inspires creative ideas. 4. Brings positive feng shui. Plants are not just decorative, they also bring balance and harmony to your living space. The story: Sophie and her first plants. Sophie, an office worker in Paris, lived in a small apartment without a balcony and always felt suffocated. One day, she decided to buy a few small plants, like a money tree, snake plant, and cacti, to place on her desk and bookshelves. Within just a week, Sophie noticed a difference. Her living space felt livelier, and her mood improved significantly. I realized that just looking at fresh green leaves every morning gave me the motivation to start a new day. Sophie shared. In Buddhist teachings, nature is not just our environment but a reflection of impermanence and interdependence. Taking care of plants, watering, pruning, and nurturing, becomes a mindful practice. Focusing on these small actions brings peace to the mind while teaching patience and compassion. The story: Tom and his indoor garden. Tom, a writer in Melbourne, went through a period where he lost inspiration to write. He felt his home lacked vitality, and each day felt like a repetitive loop. A friend suggested creating a small indoor garden using wooden shelves and planting herbs like mint, basil, and even some vegetables. As a result, not only did Tom's home feel fresher, but taking care of the plants also helped him rediscover his writing inspiration. He shared, every morning, seeing the new sprouts feels like starting a new chapter in my life. How to create a green space at home. 1. Choose suitable plants, for small spaces. Opt for low-maintenance plants like snake plants, money trees, or cacti. For larger spaces, consider bigger plants like palms or lucky bamboo. 2. Arrange thoughtfully. Utilize empty corners such as windowsills, desks, or bookshelves to place plants. This maximizes space while maintaining aesthetic appeal. 3. Add variety. Combine green plants with flowers or herbs like mint and basil to make the space both vibrant and functional. 4. Dedicate time for care. Tending to plants not only helps them thrive but also nurtures patience and a sense of love within you. The story: Mia and her balcony garden. Mia, a photographer in Tokyo, transformed her narrow balcony into a lush garden filled with flowers and greenery. She used hanging pots to optimize space, planting lavender, climbing roses, and a variety of herbs. Each afternoon, Mia sat on her balcony, enjoying tea while admiring the blooming flowers. She shared, "This little garden isn't just a place to relax, it's also an endless source of inspiration for my photos. It reminds me that even in the smallest spaces, we can create beauty." A green corner, a medicine for the soul. A green space not only beautifies your home but also acts as a remedy for the mind, helping you feel calm and full of energy. Start with small changes, bring plants and nature into your living space, and you will see how your life becomes more positive and harmonious each day. Take the time to create your green corner today and experience the magical difference it brings. 9. Establishing a habit of regular cleaning, sustaining long-term balance. Cleaning is not just a task, but a lifestyle. Cleaning your living space is not a one-time task, it is a lifestyle habit. To maintain balance and keep positive energy flowing in your life, you need to make cleaning a regular routine. This practice not only keeps your home clean and organized but also nurtures a relaxed and peaceful state of mind, creating the best conditions for your personal growth. Buddhist philosophy teaches that a peaceful mind requires consistency and moderation. Just like daily meditation practice, cleaning must be done regularly to maintain a harmonious and balanced space and mindset. Benefits of maintaining a regular cleaning habit. 1. Reduces mental stress. A tidy space minimizes daily pressures, helping you feel more at ease. 2. Boosts work efficiency. A clean and organized environment helps you focus better, improving productivity and work quality. 3. Maintains positive energy flow. Regular cleaning ensures that positive energy continues to circulate, attracting good things into your life. 4. Builds discipline. Turning cleaning into a habit develops discipline and perseverance, which can be applied to other areas of life. The story, Jacob and the Power of Weekly Cleaning. Jacob, a researcher in Amsterdam, used to clean his home only when it became unbearably messy. This approach left him feeling overwhelmed, as cleaning became a heavy and time-consuming task. One day, Jacob decided to make a change. He scheduled a weekly cleaning session every Saturday morning. At first, he thought it would be a chore. But after a few weeks, Jacob noticed his home was consistently clean. More importantly, his mind felt lighter and more relaxed, as he no longer experienced the stress of accumulating clutter. Cleaning is no longer a task but a part of my routine that helps me start the week with positive energy, Jacob shared. How to build a regular cleaning habit. 1. Set a fixed cleaning schedule. Choose 1 or 2 days each week for cleaning, such as Saturday morning or Wednesday evening. A fixed schedule helps you maintain the habit. 2. Break tasks into smaller chunks, instead of tackling everything at once. Divide cleaning tasks by area, such as the living room today and the kitchen tomorrow. 3. Make cleaning enjoyable. Play your favorite music or listen to an inspiring podcast while cleaning. This makes the task fun and less burdensome. 4. Avoid hoarding. Develop a habit of immediately discarding items you no longer need instead of letting them accumulate. The story, Lisa and her daily cleaning routine. Lisa, a teacher in San Francisco, used to feel overwhelmed by the constant mess in her home. She often procrastinated, leading to exhausting weekends spent cleaning for hours. After reading about the 10-minute daily cleaning habit, Lisa decided to give it a try. She spent just 10 minutes every evening tidying up, washing dishes, or cleaning a small corner of her home. The result? Her home stayed consistently clean, and it never felt like a massive burden. Spending just 10 minutes a day not only keeps my space tidy but also helps me feel more in control of my life, Lisa shared. Consistency and inner peace in Buddhism. In Buddhism, consistency in actions, whether it's meditation or daily tasks, forms the foundation of a peaceful and happy life. Cleaning your home is no exception. By maintaining this habit, you not only refresh your physical space but also cleanse your soul, bringing clarity and peace to your mind. Make regular cleaning a part of your life. Regular cleaning is more than maintaining your living space, it is a practice for training your mind and spirit. By turning cleaning into a habit, you keep your space organized, vibrant, and full of positive energy. Start today by dedicating 10 minutes a day or a few hours each week to this habit, and you will witness the magical transformation that small, consistent actions can bring. A clean home leads to a clear mind and a more balanced, peaceful life. 10. Strengthening family bonds through living spaces. Living spaces and family relationships. A home is not just a place of shelter, it is also a space that fosters connection among family members. When the living space is clean and well organized, it creates a comfortable environment that encourages communication, sharing, and bonding. Conversely, a cluttered and chaotic space can unintentionally create distance, increase stress, and limit quality time spent together. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes the importance of harmony and balance in relationships. When the living space becomes a nurturing environment, family relationships naturally grow stronger and more sustainable. How does the living space affect family relationships? 1. Creates a comfortable environment for communication. A clean, tidy space makes everyone feel more relaxed and comfortable being together. 2. Reduces conflict. A cluttered home can cause stress and arguments, especially over cleaning responsibilities. 3. Encourages shared activities. A well-organized space promotes family activities such as dining, conversations, or playing games together. 4. Spreads positive energy. A harmonious environment radiates positive energy, making everyone feel happier and closer. The story: the Wilson family and their cluttered living room. The Wilson family in Manchester struggled to spend quality time together. Their living room was filled with toys, books, and unnecessary items, making the shared space cramped and disorganized. Family members often avoided the living room and spent most of their time in their individual rooms. One day, the family decided to clean together. They removed unnecessary items, organized the toys, and transformed the living room into a space where everyone could relax and connect. Since then, the Wilsons have gathered regularly to watch movies, play board games, and share stories about their day. The living room not only looks better but has brought us closer together. Mrs. Wilson shared. Creating living spaces to strengthen family bonds. 1. Designate a shared space. Arrange a specific area in the home where family members can relax, chat, or engage in activities together. Keep this area clean, comfortable, and welcoming. 2. Divide cleaning responsibilities. Encourage each family member to contribute to keeping the home organized. This reduces the burden on one person and promotes teamwork and responsibility. 3. Create opportunities for communication. Minimize distractions like TVs or phones during family meals and instead focus on meaningful conversations. 4. Encourage creativity. Decorating or redesigning shared spaces together is a fun way to bond and spark creative ideas within the family. The story: Sarah and family cleaning days. Sarah, a mother of 3 in California, turned cleaning into a fun family activity. Once a month, the entire family planned and worked together to clean, organize, and decorate different corners of the house. Sarah's children not only learned how to organize their spaces but also felt a stronger sense of belonging and teamwork. Every cleaning day, we're not just tidying up the house but also creating beautiful memories. Sarah shared. She noticed that her children became more cooperative, shared more, and respected one another. A harmonious home, a stronger family. In Buddhism, the family is considered the foundation of society. A harmonious family is one where each member experiences peace and happiness. A clean, organized, and balanced living space nurtures positive values, strengthens bonds, and creates an environment where family members support and connect with one another. The living space as the foundation of family relationships. Your living space is more than just a place to reside, it is the foundation for building and maintaining family relationships. By caring for and organizing shared spaces, You improve the quality of life and create an environment that fosters long-lasting family connections. Start small, clean, organize, and enjoy your shared living space together. Every moment you invest in caring for your home is a moment invested in cherishing the most valuable relationships in your life. Cleaning is not merely a physical task. It is an act of self-respect and a commitment to honoring your life. When you tidy up your living space, you are not only cleansing the physical environment but also purifying your mind, creating room for positive energy to flow in. Remember, even the smallest actions can lead to significant change. Don't hesitate to start with the smallest corners of your home, as the transformation of your living space will mark the beginning of a transformation within your soul and your life. If you find these insights helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the Buddhism and Philosophy channel so you won't miss future inspiring and meaningful content. Together, let's explore more ways to live a life of purpose, happiness, and fulfillment. See you in our next sharing.